Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Hello, how are you? I would like to talk today about something very important because all kind of changes in the world that could have taken place much faster, some progressive changes there with regards to the life of people, the livelihood of people. Unfortunately, is not in that pace that it could have been. Of course, there is certain amount of good changes in the world. There are some good changes towards changing the entire environment, because as you know already, because I've been telling you about this, that the changes are taking place and the world is moving towards new era, new epoch, where things will change completely. The life in the world, the life of people, all of us, will dramatically change, where there will be, like I said, even distribution of wealth. There will be fairness, truth, justice. So we are coming to that point. But in order to reach that moment, we, as soon as possible, we have to also take certain responsibility over ourselves. We have to make some changes within ourselves, in our minds, in our characters, in our behavior. So what I would like to talk to you about today, first of all, the truth, because the truth is something that people don't like to accept, most of the people. Very few people who say truth, but unfortunately then they suffer, and they get into prison, or even they've been killed for the truth, and all sorts of difficulties and atrocities of life they see because of the truth. So there is another group of people, the majority of the people in the world today, who are afraid to hear that truth, or they inside, of course, in their mind and heart, they understand that it's truth. They know that it's truth, because truth is only one. It can't be, there can be two or three types of truth. There is only one truth. So if you can see that there are certain people who aggressively accept the truth, who are getting angry about the truth, or who is trying to take responsibility over their own shoulders and put it on somebody else, by saying that A is, or that country A is at fault, or country B is at fault. It is not my fault. So this kind of people, they are, of course, very far from reality. Because today, in today's world, right now, it is time to talk about the truth. Tell the truth straight, without any kind of fear. Because the truth, actually, why people are becoming aggressive and negative when the truth is coming in front of them, because there is a fear. There is actually in the world two major forces. One force is called love, and another force is called fear. So on the basis of these two strengths, the entire livelihood, the entire life of the human being or human population on earth are based. So if you are choosing love, of course, then you are absolutely perfect. I mean, in everything, because you don't afraid. Those people who love themselves, love each other, when they love life and the truth, including, they, of course, they don't afraid of anything. There is no such thing as fear. But and vice versa, those who every time afraid of somebody or something, they don't know what is love. They never had any love, leave alone to the rest of the people. They don't love to themselves. So what you have to do, first of all, you start loving yourself. You start to love yourself. Once you love yourself, then you will never be afraid of anybody or anything. No people or no circumstances will make you feel afraid. Unless you love yourself, you will not be able to love others. But in order to love yourself, you have to forgive. You have to start forgiving everybody and everything. You have to forgive yourself, first of all, for whatever you've done in the past, or whatever you've done from your childhood. You have to forgive your parents, your presidents, your prime ministers, your teachers, whoever you're dealing with, or whoever you dealt with from your childhood. Forgive everybody. Just leave your chest empty from all the anger, from all the fears, from all the kind of disbalanced relationships from the past. Whatever negative has taken place in your life, forgive and let it be. Just let it go and say thank you. Thank you for each and every person who taught you something, who gave you up, or who stole from you something, or did something wrong with you in the past. Just say thank you, and because that person taught you something. You've become wiser, you become better, you've gone through certain tests of life through these people. So appreciate people, appreciate circumstances that taught you something, those tests of your life, and say thank you very much, thanks Allah Ta'ala, and just close that chapter. Remove all the stones from your chest. You are very angry at the moment. I understand why, and believe me, this is all over the world. All over the world, people are like that right now. They are now today. Every individual is trying to analyze who is she or who is he, and what the past was all about. Why? Because we have to go through this process in order to grow. We have to grow spiritually. We have to grow mentally. We have to reach different level. Now at the moment we are at 3D level of our conscious. Our conscious have to grow to the 5th level. So once we have grown to the 5th level of consciousness, then we can move to new era where there will be absolute balanced life with lots of love, lots of progress, fairness, and truth will be then the major principles of life that we will be living in. So we have to understand from today that once we will learn, first of all, we have to learn to forgive everybody and everything. So not only forgive, we have to also remove all the negative thoughts, memories, and activities that we've done in the past. Whatever embarrassment you had in the past about yourself, forgive yourself. Whatever bad you did to others, forgive yourself. Whatever you said something wrong, forgive yourself. Whatever dreams you did not, your parents' dreams, maybe your own dreams you did not materialize, forgive yourself. Whatever you haven't done for others, forgive yourself. Likewise, forgive to others. And whatever you're afraid of, for example, there will be something wrong, this country will be in a turmoil, what will I do in this country if there will be so much problem? Forget, don't think about it. Don't be afraid. Everything will be normal. Everything will be stabilized sooner or later. The second, you have to don't be afraid that suppose you have no money, how you will survive, how your children, your family will survive. Don't think about it. Just carry on with your life without any fear inside. Because you see, this negativity that you're carrying inside of you, it makes you very heavy. Your energy, quality of your energy has to be very of very high level. At the moment, those people who carry that heaviness in their chest and think about only bad things in their minds, since morning they get up, they think bad, and they go to bed and think bad, and they are not sure what will happen tomorrow, and they're afraid about that. So all these kind of difficulties that people create themselves in their minds should be completely gone, because the soul that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created for you is full of love and nur of Allah ta'ala. But what do? You make that spirit to sit like in prison. You don't listen to your spirit, but spirit like an excellent computer. It has in memory everything. It has been programmed very well to be kind, to be soft, to be loving, to have nur of Allah Ta'ala. But what majority of the people do, they just forget about that and they just follow their brain. A brain all the time is by trying to protect the human being, is dictating lots of unnecessary information that then this person think that it is his own problems of life, and all that negativity every day, drop by drop, turn that person into somebody who lives only on the basis of fear and forgets about what Allah Ta'ala created him for. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created each and every individual today to be free, first of all, to be free and to make free choice to come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, free choice. Second, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created each and every of us to love each other. We have to love each other. We must love humanity. We have to love, we must love our planet, our land, our soil, water, animals, everything, people around, everything, whatever is alive, we have to teach ourselves to love. Because love is something very important that unfortunately has not been taught, neither at home nor in madrasas, neither in schools. Nobody taught us to love, but we must love, because love is the one that is moving us. Love is, the love is the major instrument of fighting against dark forces. Shaitan afraid when we love each other, when we help each other, when we kind to each other. Dark forces afraid when we say truth. The moment you will start loving yourselves, first of all, love yourself, of course. Then you have to you have to learn to love others. Your, of course, family members, your fellows, countrymen, everybody, everything. As much love as you can, you have to show. You have to show to the people, you have to show to the universe, you have to show to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that Allah ta'ala, you give me love in my heart. So I'm today showing that love to others. I'm showing that love to you. And I, of course, love myself too, because you created me to love myself. It's not being egoist. Egoism is something else, okay? Never mix up egoism and love to yourself. Because egoism is something to do with psychiatric disease. It's a different issue. I'm talking about genuine love to yourself, honest, sincere love to yourself, which brings you to loving each other, loving others. If you don't know how to love, please write down under my video. I will come back to the subject again. If you will, if you would like me to carry on with the subject, I will come back to it, especially to describe it. But we have to carry on. So if you show to the universe, because your every word, your every niyat, your every impression and expression, everything, whatever you do to others, all this in form of energy goes up. And in the universe, of course, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the higher forces, higher power, they see that energy, they see that reaction. And as many people as we are, we have to express, of course, love. Love, and we have to show that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we don't wish to fight, we don't wish to anything bad to each other. We just would like to live in peace, in harmony, and respect with each other, in dignity and honor. We have to, we would like to live in that kind of harmony that you created us for. You see, we have to do that. We have to do that every day. And as many people will come to this path, as soon as many people will come to the path, every day there are people who are coming to this path, who are changing their way of thinking, who are changing their hearts towards being soft, kind, gentle, warm to yourself, to others. So every day there are people doing that. They're working over their own, over themselves and changing towards the progress. So as much as possible that people should come to this path. And when they will come to this path, when all of us will come to this path, the progress will start to come immediately. And although, as I said, because every day hundreds and thousands of people are coming to this path of openness, love, of kindness to each other, as more as possible, people try to show each other kindness. As faster this progress is coming down, but we have to try to do it in each and every corner of this planet. Why? Because Iblis and his army, they're afraid of it. And other dark forces that I was talking about in previous videos, there are not only, Iblis is not the strongest one, okay, but he's got his army. There are other also forces that are available and also belong to dark forces. And all these terroristic groups, these gangsters, these groups are wishing that the previous power that they had over human people, over human beings, over us, that control, that pressure, that wars and conflicts, and all the time negativity, that fearness that we always carry in our chest, that kind of condition that our ancestors used to live, they wish that to be continued, you see. And of course, we humans, we don't want that. That's why we have to remove that element of fearness from our life. We have to stop fearing. We should be we should not be afraid of anybody or anything, okay, including dark forces. And as soon as we start to understand that, and as soon as we will come to the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, where there is a nur and love, then the dark forces will start to flee. And can you imagine, even in the universe, day by day, when mashallah, lots of people are coming to this way. That's why every day amount of demons are reducing, and even these dark forces, they used to represent so much energy because they used to suck the energy from human beings. They used to take our energy because we used to be afraid of them. We used to follow the instructions of our rulers of the government or schools or universities, wherever, or madrasas or whatever. There are some forces that they used to teach us something that our hearts never agreed with. I'm not saying that madrasas are doing bad or schools are doing bad or governments are doing bad. No, I'm saying that there was everywhere, wherever there is element of control, element of power over the human being, when there is manipulations and desire to keep people afraid all the time, so under their own control, under their own power, whatever body it is, be it any organization or human being. So this element was created by these dark forces, and today they would like to carry on. But if we would like to get rid of it and come according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's plan, if we would like to come into a new era of prosperity, freedom, independence from any forces, independence from anybody or anything for that matter, where we are happy as we are and we respected, we loved, and we surrounded by people like-minded who love us and we love them, and we live in societies where there is no wars, there is no conflicts, and where wealth is distributed evenly. So this kind of environment is expected us, provided we will start to think about our behavior right now, because we have to change our attitude. We have to analyze ourselves, and if we will take that bright side where the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, and we start being brave, start loving each other, start loving ourselves, the moment more people will, amount of people will increase in this area, the amount of, simultaneously amount of demons and devils will reduce. And dark forces finally will leave this planet forever, and they will never come back. So we have to get rid of them, and it all depends on us. So first of all, speak truth, be honest, be fair, be just, be fearful. You have to be. You have to respect fear. You have to be just. Okay, you understand what I mean. My pronunciation may be not absolutely perfect, no, but in any case, I'm sure you understood. Then you have to be, of course, kind with others. Try to help wherever there is opportunity to help, because this is also element of kindness, which is also a weapon against dark forces. Okay, and of course, don't forget about prayers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and try to be always soft-hearted. And if you get rid of all the negativity from your chest, that chest will be free, absolutely light, free and soft, to accept love, to accept kindness, to accept new way of thinking and feeling. And the moment it will happen, you will start feeling yourself different, as if you're newborn, as if you're absolutely newborn person. And of course, if you will approach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for more knowledge, for wisdom, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for Him to show you way, I'm sure He will show you. I'm sure He will help you. That's why you have to remember that in any case, whatever battle you are in today, you will definitely achieve victory, provided you will follow that path that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling you through people like me. That's why you have to remember what I say and try to do it as much as possible. Always remember about that, and try to push away all the negative thoughts and feelings out of yourself, and try to teach others also about this. Okay? So the moment you will grow yourself spiritually, mentally, immediately you will start to feel that it's happening around you more and more every day. So let's come to that progress together. Let's help each other. Let's support each other, care about each other, and teach each other, learn from each other, and try to make the planet, I would call it like a big village, because we are all humans. There should be any division between people. By the way, the Shaitan is the one who brought this dividing divide and rule. That is why we have to try to, we must try to be as close as possible, no matter rich, poor, old, young, no matter what kind of nationality, ethnos, or ethnical differences or religious differences. Absolutely no matter. We're humans and we're one family, and we must respect and love each other no matter what. So I wish you all the best, and I hope that it was clear today. I mean, whatever I tried to say, I hope that it was understood. So any questions you have, please do ask. And remember that this is not monologue, this is dialogue. So I'm happy to will be able to respond. If I will be able to respond, I hope I will be able to respond to any of your questions. I'm ready to do that. So don't hesitate and ask any questions you are interested in. See you next time. With love, Allah Hafiz.